So that's my old band Withershins. It's off our most recent full-length record, at least. Well, we have a cover record that came out after that, but this was the last, real one, so. But it's called Mount Fuji in Blue. Here, I should pimp our stuff more. Mount Fuji in Blue. You can see it's blue. But it's actually a double album that we put out. We did like a Kickstarter for the vinyl and all that. It worked out really well. That's how we got the cover album, actually, is because we did like covers for Kickstarter rewards and all that. But yeah, I would go check that out if I were you. And I was into some post-rocky sort of indie rock. I don't know what the hell we were called as far as genre. Oh wait, yeah, we're like shoegaze too, I forgot. But there's tons of sweet tunes on here. I wrote a few of these. They're not my favorites, but like this one, actually, if it ever oh, I muted it, that's why. So I actually like copied off myself a bit. This is almost the same chord progression that I use for I'm Yours, except it's sped way up. And I don't have like a bunch of awesome guitarists beside me. Any riff sounds pretty good when Isaac's playing next to you, so. As well as Bryce Hayes. They're both friggin' geniuses. But anyways, okay, that was, yeah, go check out Withershins. But for now, we're working on this collab that we're doing with our friend Erg. Or Eric has, I believe his name really is. I finally put that together. I'm like, oh wait, I bet his name, I bet ERG are his initials. I'm clever. So, last stream I worked on the original version of this. And basically what I ended up doing is just sending all the MIDI to Erg because my sound design sucks. Or at least my drums. Like, I took it on a tune share. I took it on Whittler's tune share, and everybody agreed that, like, the kick and snare were pretty weak, so. Luckily, Erg is a part of this collab, and his kicks and snares are not weak. Although I might have dicked it up a bit, as I'll show you, so. This is my current version that I'm working on. He sent me, like, this is the main track. This one right here. I should probably, like, label this. Like, the dilemma I'm dealing with right now is, I need to check my audio. There we go. Hopefully I'm not clipping you guys. So I'm going to stop this here. So we're right about 2 minutes. So my problem is if I go over to the SoundCloud and I go to his original track that he mastered, like, where were we, 2 minutes? You'll hear how much better this one sounds. I don't know if it's better or just loud. But I mean, louder is better. Please don't crucify me for saying that. No, louder is not always better. In fact, lots of times it's not. But I feel like in this time it is. Like, if you listen to his track. It's freaking out. Now let's listen to mine. Yeah, it's actually not that far off. I got it pretty close, I think. So oh good, I'm not playing. I was like, am I just playing the SoundCloud again? I've been doing that because I just hit the space bar. So like, if I hit space over here, it starts the SoundCloud. But no, you can hear his as a little something. It's just like more open, more 3D. Mine is a little bit of the blanket going on, you know? But the kick's still kicky. Everything's punchy. So I don't know. But basically what I did is I took this track. So let's go back to the beginning here. Playing SoundCloud roulette. Let me go back to my soundy clouds here. Here, I'll pull this in and see what's going on. Alright, so this is the one we started out with, which was last stream. Like when my drop hits, there's just nothing. It's so wimpy. I mean, the mix is... You can hear everything, but I don't know. I did like my sound design on like this, the lead, and I like the bass too. Although I think these might be presets, so maybe I shouldn't talk about sound design. I know a couple of them I messed with a bit. Well, no, I can take credit for some of this, because like the lead might have been a preset at first, but I did a lot of special delays and stuff. Like I put a multi-tap delay on that really made it a little bit different. And I liked these plucks a lot too. Although I was kind of iffy about the triplet part there. But yeah. So it just keeps pretty much going. There's like new stuff every, I don't know, 16 bars, 8 bars, something like that. But it's generally the same beat throughout the song. There's not really too much crazy shit going on. It just changed, yeah, it hits a minor chord right at the end. Which is, I like how he kept that. So yeah, that was my version. Then that went out to Erg, who took the MIDI I did. Because I didn't send him any of the audio files, just the MIDI. Because I'm lazy. I didn't know how to do it. I had to look up how to do it this morning, actually. Hold on, as soon as I find the other, here we go. And then he took that and did what we were playing before, basically, except I added some of the original sounds back in to the end to kind of beef it up a bit. But I don't really want to change it too much because this thing's awesome. I should let him debut his own one. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna hear it anyway, so yeah, like here's the first, I guess, drop section. I don't know. It's basically like 3 main sections, just like build, groove, build, groove, build, groove. So he got super funky with it here. I love it, dude. This is great. And the kick and the snare sounds so good. Like, I need to learn how to do this. That's something that was missing in mine was cymbals. Like, I didn't have any of that stuff, so I'm really happy that I got it in here. So yeah, now you can hear my main lead line coming in. And then he does a lot of work with the plucks later. Yeah, this is fucking cool. That 16th note delay. It sounds really nice. These plucks. This big rise. Oh yeah. Yeah, that turns up a little bit. So yeah, it gets going there, and then there's another break. And this is where it kind of mellows. Well, it doesn't mellow out, but compared to this one's a lot more grooving than this one. Although he gets it going again at the end. This killer ending here. I'm just skipping because I know we're gonna hear it like 10,000 times. So, all right. So he did that, and then what I wanted to do with it from there is, I just missed some of the original stuff, and like, I don't know, I've never done a collaboration before. Maybe this is like selfish on my part, but like, I know I like wrote the melodies or some of the melodies and stuff. I mean, he did a lot of stuff on that version too, but like, I kind of want to hear like at least a couple of my sounds in there. So basically, I just kind of put him back in real gently, and I made it so the end is built up a bit more, and it kind of progresses, instead of like going back mellow. So that's like the big change, but it's not really that big of a change, because if you mute all these tracks, there's not that huge of a difference. So like here, I'll take it from this. The biggest change is I like probably this bass right here. I'll solo it so you can hear it. Although it's crazy bouncy because I kept all the side chaining in. Although I kind of messed around with the kick before I did it, and I think I might have over side shaded it. But I really liked this bass sound, so I kind of missed having that a little bit. But I really like the clean bass that's all over the first two parts. So I just brought this in a little bit. Here, I'll play it with it. Here's without. Oh wow, that's actually louder than I thought it was. I have compressed it. Well, I've done some mastering on it since I've actually like mixed it the first time, so I bet a bunch of stuff got brought up that was lower. So this is without. I mean, it does take up a lot of the mix, but I don't know, I really like that low mid stuff it adds. And I made sure it's mono. I've been trying to do all the rules lately, like checking all my sub bass is mono. This one's definitely mono. Actually, when I bounced it, I used a plugin I have that forces sub to mono anyways, but I'm pretty sure it was mono to begin with. It's just hard to tell in Reaper because everything has... In Pro Tools, if you have a mono track, it only has like one digital meter here. But in Reaper, it doesn't matter if they're mono or stereo, they both have like two. It's just the mono ones, they look exactly the same pretty much. And I haven't seen them separated. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this bass. I think the side chain adds a little movement to it. It's cool. When I take it away, I miss it, you know. So. All right. So what else did I add back in? I know Erg mentioned when we were talking in Discord about maybe messing with the chords a little bit, so I added the chords back in 2 places. So here's the first one, the second big section here. So here's without, and here's with. So it's just adding a little something in there. I mean, hopefully it's not clouding the mix up too much. Mostly, I mean, I already had everything pretty cleaned up as far as EQ, like high passing and such. Nothing's sticking out anywhere, so. But it just adds a little bit of difference between this section and this section. Oh, and there's also a little riser that I had that I put back in. Helps out those cymbals. So that's there. What else did I put back? Oh, I put that main lead line back, although it basically just doubles your ergs. So this is all his, his lead line. And then you'll hear mine kick in with it right here. Here's without. Here's with. Without. With. Like it's pretty subtle. It just adds kind of some air and a little bit of depth, I think. So that's all I added to the second section. And then so then I have the chords, but they're different. They're distorted in this section. So here they are in this section. And you'll notice there's no side chain, unless I put it back. No, I don't think so. Yeah, they're all. And then it actually goes to these clean chords on the second part of this section. So it kind of builds, because, you know, the clean stuff's always going to be a little more dynamic than your distorted signal. Distortion's just like a compressor almost in how it acts. That's why if you're like just recording, you know, metal guitars, or, well, maybe not metal guitars because those are pretty special, but just in general distorted guitars, a lot of times you don't have to compress them because you'll see that your dynamic range is not very much when you're just as you're watching the waveform as you record. And it proves true with everything. Like, you know, just distorting a part will always probably bring the dynamic range down. I can't imagine it'll bring it up. Anyways, getting all techie here. Oh, what's up, phone? Hold on, I gotta check my phone like a jerk in the middle of the stream. Oh, there's nothing on here. I know. R.I.P. Chester Bennington. I don't know. It's a bummer. So I thought, because I have these two lead-in notes, but I don't think they work. I mean, they're in key with the rise, but I don't know if they work. Yeah, I'm kind of divided. I don't know. It's either cool or it sucks, but I can't pick which. Maybe we'll just fade it in a bit more. Yeah, it's a little more tolerable. Okay. So here's another lead line that I added back in from the original sounds I made. And then the only, well, let's see, what else did I put in? Oh, I do the same kind of doubling of the lead line of this one. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, I guess I don't. I just put it in there in the end. Yeah, maybe we'll get rid of that. I kind of thought it sounded cool, like harmonizing with the other lead, but really it's just in the way. It's definitely just in the way. Because one of the original concepts I wanted to do with this was to, you know, just introduce everything back at the end kind of thing. But it's a little too much right here. So let's get rid of this. Goodbye. Because, yeah, Erg has this new lead line in here. It fucking kicks ass, so let that one drive. Alright, so the other differences Oh yeah, we're going over the chords. So yeah, so these ones aren't side chained, and they're distorted, so they're a little bit different. So it's a different feel than these chords. So now instead of having the same chords through all three, although I don't know if they were all the same through all three, but well, we definitely have different chords. So. Some of my notes are a little wonky. I'm wondering, I think Erg actually changed a few of the chord individual notes and stuff. Mine were kind of a smattering of my palms on the range of C flavored keys. And by that I mean all the white ones. Which I should probably actually transpose this song into a different key for the sake of the sub bass. 'Cause from what I've heard, it's not a great idea to go below like I think like D flat maybe, or maybe D sharp, I forget which. I think the lowest note on this one, well no, it would be C because I go down one, yeah, for one of the progressions. Although the tonic on this is D, because it's not actually in C. It's in, I don't know what the friggin' modes are called, but there's like, what's the first one? Ionian? See, this is where the music theory knowledge gets sketchy with me. But basically, if you move the entire C scale up, C major scale, up one note and play it from D to D, that's what we're doing here. That's like this scale. It's the something something D mode. So most of our root subs are in D, so it's not so bad. Why am I so lispy? Holy crap. Let me adjust my mic. Feel like a salty sailor here. There we go. Want to get high. Sibilance. Hey, check. Okay. It's a little more bearable. Oh, don't want to do that. You know, I bought this thing because I thought it would have like a gate and all sorts of other, well, not all sorts of other options. It has reverb, compression, and EQ. It's like all I needed was a gate and I would have everything. But luckily there's some software solutions. Although this is software obviously, but I bought it for the hardware. I'll get rid of this. Get back to the tune. Let's see, it's almost done. Diagramming the differences. Okay, so the other thing I add back are these plucks that I like a lot. But I didn't like the triplet thing that came up here, so what I did is I just kind of fade them in and out. So that way it's not always going, it's just kind of like on and then off. Well, they are damn noisy. I think I might have had some bit crush on that delay that I had in there, and that's what that noise is. The fade out's a little abrupt, but it's not so bad in the mix. So I wanted to like use these plucks more, but he does such, or Erg does such a good job with the plucks on, and they come in like every breakdown on the second half. So I couldn't use them in the breakdown because I wanted to put them in the first half, but I'm like, you can't go pluck to pluck. Like, you can go ass to ass, you can't go pluck to pluck. And he's got them here. And because he has them here, I didn't want to put them here because I don't want to, you know, reveal that. So the only place I could really fit them in was at the end here. which I think he has his going too. Let's listen. Oh no, he doesn't. That's why I put him here. So here, I'll play it just his and my plucks. So I thought these fit really well. And then when they go away, it kind of reveals the chords bouncing underneath. So you don't miss this, like it's not like it goes away and there's something missing there. Like those chords come up to replace them. Well, I could probably bring these down a little bit. Actually, I could probably remix this whole thing now that I have it kind of mastered out. Although there's all this other stuff that's going on too, so it's actually a bit louder than this. So that's why there's coming through so clear at the moment. Alright, the other element was this guy, which is just another simple melody, and it does some good harmonizing. It's so quiet in the mix, you really can't hear it. It's just there to be felt. We don't have this one anymore. So yeah, anyways. So here's the difference. I'll play it without and then with all my stuff. Alright, and then all the stuff I added sounds like this. Oh yeah, and I kept the groove going a little bit. I left this bass in there, which it's a big difference between the ends. So here's without. Here, I'll just mute this. I'll try to anyways. Oh, I just want to click it. I don't want to fucking touch the fade though. You bastard. Alright, let me mute this and this. Then you'll hear the ending, how it without my bass. Because he pulls a lot of the frequencies right there, so. when I add this bass back in, it really keeps the party going a little bit longer. Oh, and I also have that kind of sub melody thing stays on and goes, well, they both fade out too. So here, I'll play it and just listen to them fade out. So we get down, but yeah, we get down to like what it was. At least I think. Solo? There it is. Still getting used to Reaper. Oh, he's got the plucks there. Okay, so this is basically this one. Without the plucks. So what I add. So basically what I'm just trying to get at is there's still room for like what he had. And then I add a little bit for this section. You know, we're collaborating. We're compromising. We're sharing the space. And then this sweet ass ending. Which is, I like how it's set up like a DJ mix. You could easily mix in and out of this song, you know? Yeah, it's like a minute long. I guess that's all intro, right? See, that's where I'm not used to doing like rock and roll, you know, indie rock and whatever you call it. We never write minute-long intros. Fuck yeah, dude. This is so cool. I'm very into this. I might need to go AFK for a minute, so how about I just play it front to back here, and I'll go off cam for a second, and we will reconvene in a minute. And then I'm not sure what I want to do. Doesn't look like anybody's really hanging out today, so I might just play some Rocket League. I was thinking about doing like some indie rock stuff, but I've been having trouble with noise and like through my recording setup on pretty much all my channels. I don't know. I think it's something to do with my computer and how it's grounded and whatnot, or something with my video card even. Because every time I play like video games, I notice my sound gets really noisy like through my speakers. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna have to look up how to deal with that sort of problem and deal with it, because I want to actually make a really solid recording when I start my next round of rock songs. And I don't want to start out with a bunch of noisy tracks. So I really want to fix that problem, and I haven't. I just have not had time. I've been working like crazy at my job. I'm super tired right now even. I don't know if that's coming across, but yeah, I've been sleeping very little lately, and it's been crazy, but hopefully it'll be worth it. I should have plenty of time to mess with the stream soon. We'll get some. I want to do the live show. Probably like, I don't know, this weekend would be great if I have time to actually sit down and fix some of these issues. But until then, we're going to work on dance music and play video games. Because with dance music, I don't have to open any of my recording preamp channels, you know? I can just do it all VSTs, and I don't have to worry about noise floors, which is nice. It's nice to be able to make like everything just on a laptop, even if you wanted. don't have to haul around. There's no broken strings, broken drumsticks. It's good times. Alright, so yeah, let's listen to this song. I think it's like a 6-minute long jam. Yeah, 6:44. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, yeah. Hold on. There we go. So, yeah. That's where we are so far. I think it's probably the best thing ever. Well, I gotta check something in my browser real quick. Je know. Oh, what's up, dude? Alright, so yeah, let me fucking recap what I did here. I just added back some of the old elements, but hopefully pretty sparingly. So I didn't mess with the whole intro at all, the whole first section, second breakdown and all that. The first thing I added was, you were mentioning the chords, like you wish maybe you did a little more variation with them or something. So I just kind of put some of the chords I had back in small amounts. So here, I'll play. These ones are like the side chain. I think these are distorted. Yeah. And then at the end it does that riser. So here, I'll play with yours. So here's with, and then here's without. So it's not like a huge change, hopefully. Just a little something. Kind of progress it from this section to the next. And then I took my lead line, I doubled your lead line here. It's really subtle. So here's without. Here's with. So that's all for that section. And then the most stuff I did was in the last section. So I know in yours it kind of goes like, the middle section's a little bit almost busier than the last one. So I took my opportunity to build on that one. So basically I liked that bass tone from my track, so I kind of wanted to put that back somewhere, and this felt like the best place to do it. So here's your original. So I put this back a bit. And I probably need your guidance on if this is mixed alright or what, because I know the low end stuff I can get messed up on, but I got it pretty close to yours. I've been messing with the mastering chain. But I know, like, when I take it off, I don't know, I kind of miss it. So I think it's a good decision, right? And then what else did I do? Oh, and then, so I got some other variations of the chords in this section. So these are the distorted ones, but they're not side chained this time. And then they actually get undistorted. Oh, jeez. That was kind of a shitty note. Yeah, did you end up changing, like, some of the chords in the actual MIDI on yours? Because it sounds a lot cleaner on yours, I think. I'm sure I probably, like, palm fucking hit some notes when I was playing it on the keyboard and all. But it's not in the mix, I don't think you hear it. Maybe a little, whatever, dissonance. Or can I just use the other one? Probably not. Well, maybe I'll fuck with this later, but I don't want to do that right now. Oh. So yeah, and then they go to cleaner chords. So, and the reason is because, like, the, you know, stuff with distortion is always less dynamic range, pretty much, than stuff without. So I figured put the big ones at the end there. Changes that up a bit. I did have the lead line in here again, but I just took that out because it was really just getting in the way of everything. I know there's a lot of kind of getting in the way stuff with all this added things. You probably had it like cut down to your nice clean mix, and I'm fucking just throwing shit around everywhere. But I think it sounds cool. I added this back in sort of low. I don't think it changes much. Yeah, the most time you hear it is at the end here when everything else cuts out and it just fades out. Here's what that muted. Here's with it back. And then yeah, I wanted to put the plucks back in, but because of where you put all the plucks on yours, there really wasn't that great of an opportunity anywhere. Like, I didn't want to introduce them before you did, and then they're in every breakdown. It's like I wanted to put them in the first halves of the breakdowns, but then it like goes right to yours. I'm like, oh wait, that sounds dumb. So I thought right at the end here, and I actually took out the triplet part because the triplet part was kind of annoying. So I just have them kind of fade in and out. Well, that fade kind of sucks, but in the mix it's not so bad. And it just goes back. And what it kind of does is you hear it like fade in and out with your chord sidechain chords or whatever. You hear the plucks, and now the chords just come back. I like it. It gets a little buried when you put everything else back in. But I can still hear it. Although I wonder, because you bring your plucks back in here, I wonder if I should take these out. Or what do you have going on? What's going on, her? Oh my god. How do you fucking Reaper? I do not know. Alright, so you bring it back there. Okay. So, let's see if I notice mine missing. Probably won't. Oh, but yeah, did I mention it's a fucking outstanding job you did? Holy shit. Everything sounds so good. Like, I listened to my original one to compare. Hold on, I think I still have it up. It sounds so shitty compared to this. I don't know. It's on one of these dumb screens. Oh, here it is. Yeah, like, listen to my whoopy ass drop. Fucking A. Compared to like... Oh, yours sounds better. Like, here, if I play it off yours... Oh my god. Dude, this sounds fucking T to the H to the ICC thick, dude. Like, I thought I was close, but I'm not close. Yeah, see, I fucking marred the mix all up. Should just fucking delete this whole project. Let yours stand. Oh my god, where's my chat? Yeah, but seriously. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it'd be better if I just send this, like, export all this shit and send it back to you, and then you can actually mix it in, or if you like the ideas. I mean, is there anything you don't like, or I mean, just crush my spirits now? No, I'm totally joking, dude. Like, I'm definitely up for a compromise in collaboration. Or if you just have any, like, mix tips, that would help too. There's everything. Definitely don't miss my workspace. Oh yeah, and then I keep the bass and that one lead line in for a while just to kind of keeps the party going a little longer. But then they just fade out. And that's all the monkeying around I did. Oh, I added this riser. About it. So yeah, here, I'll play the whole thing. Not that you've probably heard it enough, but gives me a chance to sit back and listen one more time. But fuck yeah, man, we're doing good work here. We're making the world a better place through our music. I love how everything fades in here. Oh yeah, and your cymbal work is fucking awesome. That was one of the things I was missing from my mix really bad. Okay, cool. Yeah, I use Superior Drummer a lot. But I've used Easy Drummer all the time until I had Superior Drummer. Dude, the delay you put on here is fucking cool. Like the 16th note kind of thing. Everything's really well done. These rises. Oh yeah. Yeah, the depth in this track is amazing. Those reverbs sound really nice. I have a question for you. Does this note here hang over? Does this sound good, or is it like, should I just chop it? So this thing comes in, it goes. So I would fade in because I didn't want to hear it too much, but I know it kind of goes against what yours does. I can't tell if it's like a cool harmony or if it's like just in the way. I guess let's listen without. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let me do this. There we go. So that's without, and here's with. I don't know, dude. Like, fucking, if you have a preference, let me know. Here's with. Oh my god, why can't you click things with fucking fades on them, Reaper? You think keep it in? Alright. If I can fucking click the thing. You can't click anywhere the fade is. Or maybe you can. Can you select it that way? Oh, never mind. I'm just a dumb old fuckhead. Never mind. That's the one thing I hate most about DAWs is like all the click areas. I just want to click on the damn thing and not have to fuss. I don't want to fuss. Alright, let's heal that split. Because my fade was actually like here, I think. Alright, then I guess that's about it. We can fuck with the mastering and all that, maybe. like I said, I could probably toss it back to you, and I'm sure you could probably get something more out of it. Like, here, I'll show you what I've got going, I guess. Oh. Here, I'll start back here. So I have a lot of things time adjusted just because the side chains were kind of like off a little bit. So I just moved them over so they wubbed in all the right places. And also a lot of the side chains were too strong. So I kind of compressed them back. Because actually, like, after I did the tune share with the track, I went and I like fucked with the kick drum for like 3 hours. And I saved it, and I think I messed with all the side chain settings, so that's why all these ones are probably a little too strong when I bounced them. So yeah, it's mostly just moving it over, compressing just a little bit. Oh, I took a little bit of low mids out of this bass. Just because it was just getting a little crazy. Because with it, I just hear a little bit more of the kick come through when I do that, you know. But if I do it too much, then I lose that warm, fuzzy feeling that I get when that fucking bass comes in, so. Here's what I got going on the mastering, which is actually a lot now. I tried to only do a little bit, but then I kept comparing it to your SoundCloud track, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked. So, and then I started doing some crazy shit to just try to get it there. So I still don't know what this plugin does. I know it just says it's loud, and it makes things loud. I think it just kind of saturates. Here, I'll turn everything off and do it one by one. So I just have it half in because there's only one knob. And that's what it does. I mean, obviously it adds just some low end boost. Probably just kind of does a sort of a smile sort of thing, I would imagine. Alright, then I got some more EQ. I was just bringing up some more low end because your kick was hitting harder, so I was trying to make up for that. And then just a little more boost because yours had a little more high mid edge to it, so I was trying to replicate that with this. I don't know if this is beneficial or not. Alright, and then I started out using this thing just because it lets me listen to the bands one by one, which is really nice. Like, this is what I use it for, is just to like check my lows and stuff. But once I got in here, I started actually playing with the compression a little bit, and I think I made it better. I'm always scared if I'm gonna screw it up with these things because multi-band compression is no joke. Or at least it doesn't seem simple to me. There's a lot of knobs. I know what they all do, but it's still like sort of, I don't know, intimidating. So like here's the lows. Here's without the compressor. And mainly I'm just doing it for loudness. I know it kind of smears a little bit, which sucks. But I needed that loudness boost. So low mids don't change much. The high mids are the ones I affected the most. Just because that kick, the top of that kick and the top of that snare, especially that kick, this really helps that. And then like the highs aren't really doing much. So I did all that, and then it still wasn't loud enough, so I found ye old mastering limiter deep in the bowels of Reaper. Yeah, dude, this kick drum is so good. Like, well, at least it is on your, like, where's your fucking... Wait, when do you first hear it? Dancing. Oh, here. Maybe I should turn this off. So here's with the multi-band on, with it off. Off. So it's pretty subtle, just adding some low end really. It's a little bit of warmth. And then that top of that kick. So we do that, and then we get here. This, I just need some loudness. So I only did like 3.5. Shouldn't be. It's not too much of a jump, but. It actually kind of glues a little bit too. Like too much. I should be shooting for. The cabinet effect, like a guitar sim kind of thing, or what? Or is it like an impulse response sort of deal? That's interesting. I want to do that. Whatever you're doing, I want to do that. Oh, I did get a bunch of like samples. I'm interested in using the samples. What kind of system do you listen on? Are you listening on like headphones or monitors, or like do you have subs and the whole 9 yards, or what? Because that's, I think, where I fall short is I actually moved my listening position in my room, and it probably is not for the better. I noticed bass cancels out a lot easier on this setup I have now than before I had it over. I had like the far wall, but it was great for listening and acoustics. But it was not good for practical applications, and I needed that part of the room, so I moved everything over. So I don't know, but I should be getting a house. Oh, you got some clip shiz, nice. But yeah, I should be moving sometime soon, sooner than later. So once I do that, I hope to actually have like a real sort of studio kind of place, an area, so to speak, and I'll have like live drums and everything. And I won't have like shitty bass canceling walls and bad reflections. But yeah, I think that fucks with me like when I try to mix low end. to clean the low end up pretty good. Here's without it. And with. I guess I should put the EQ back before the limiter, right? Because you should have the limiter as the last thing on your chain, right? I mean, that's the point of it. Although I'm taking away. For the leads I use Reactor 6's Monarch. Oh yeah, that nice like it's got that like 800 tone. That's just I don't know how to. I don't want to try to fucking tube and throat sing right now, but yeah, I really like it. All those tones are super nice. Where'd you get the snare? That's the one thing I'm having the most trouble with is like getting snares that don't sound like shit. Like I keep trying to just layer them and that seems to get me where I want to go, but then I don't know, it just turns into an EQ nightmare. I think everything gets too phased out. Even if I like high pass and low pass stuff, it still doesn't really, I don't know, come together. And I was digging through some sample packs I got, but like I got all these Whittler samples now because I subscribed to his channel. Okay, so that's the 505. Yeah, I need to look into what the fuck that is. Oh yeah, is there any like good places I should get samples from? I found this, what the fuck was it, like Sample Arena or some shit? Oh, yeah, it's musicradar.com, but it was Sample Radar. It was like a gazillion samples. This shit. I actually got linked here from somebody's Discord, I think. And the whole point was to get this one. And I think it's the only link that fucking 404 is on this whole stupid page. So I'm kind of pissed. But they have like all, I mean, you can get 451 free emo samples. And I need to know what an emo sample is. For drum machines. Boom. Oh, nice. Dude, I love this web design. Holy shit. This is so Japanese. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna download the shit out of these. Oh, there's this 505. Well, I'm sure I'll find whatever. Dude, I probably have some of these Casios. I have a bunch of old-ass Casios. The Rap Man. I remember that thing. That shit was hilarious. I guess I don't. Whatever. Yeah, I'm like finding all these like websites that everybody's probably been using for years. I'm like, wow, look at these great resources on the internet for electronic music. It's amazing. Oh, what do we got in here? The Pearl Drum X. That's like their goofy ass electronic kit brain. Oh, there's some other ones in here too. Well, that's cool. Do they have like the Roland? Not that the Roland sounds are good. They're probably like de-armed or some shit like that. But cool. All right. Oh yeah. This is so emo. I'm cutting myself over this. What? That sounded like Jimi Hendrix. What the fuck are they talking about? What kind of emo? You dumb fools. It's not emo. Maybe it is. Only a small subset of Washington, D.C. melodic screamo hardcore. Something, meme. Yeah, so. Well, shit, I don't have anything else to do. I was gonna do some indie rock tonight, but I don't have any of my sound issues taken care of because I've been just working all the time. Every time I'm not streaming, I'm basically working or sleeping very little. Very little. So yeah, actually I have to go. I should go. Although I could play Rocket League, but yeah, I know. I feel bad, man. Ugh. I'm surprised I haven't like gone into micro sleeps while I've been streaming. I read about those when I was staying up for like 36 hours. Apparently your body just goes into like 30-second sleeps. And like you don't know they're happening because you just kind of pass out and like wake up disoriented. It's good times. Yeah. I don't know. Should I play Rocket League for a little bit? I do like Rocket League. Oh, fuck. Let's do it. Let's see if my shitbag friends are on.
Connected.
Oh, sweet. Trade's on. Hold on. I gotta get my headset. I gotta hook up all this shit. Actually, while I do that, I'll play the tune again. Because this is gonna take a minute. I gotta turn my cam off too. Alright, now so we're gonna do serious Twitch gaming streams here, because I'm a gamer and we're gaming. Super gaming time. Alright, be back. Holy shit, Keelan. Thanks for the follow. It's awesome. I went to go get my headset and all that stuff, and then like everybody who was online just went offline. So that was a big waste of time. But fuck yeah, this song is awesome. I'm gonna save that one. Oh, and I'm not set on the name, by the way. I just wanted to name it something. I couldn't think of a good whip pun to come up with. Like, I'm sure everybody's done Cool Whip. Fucking, I don't know. Yeah, I can't think. I had a bunch, but yeah, Triad. I just tried to come up with a cool name for 3 because this is the 3rd like electronic song I've worked on. But feel free to change the name. That's what I'm saying. All right. Later, Reaper. Later, Discord. Let's fire up some Sprocket League here. Yeah, hopefully somebody like comes online, flags me down while we're playing, but we can just play solo standard or whatever. See if I could bomb my rank. As soon as this thing loads on my potato-ass computer. Hopefully sometime soon. Oh, there we go. Yes, like, do you hear the noise floor come up on this thing as soon as I start playing Rocket League? Like, and I know I have my loud ass. Oh yeah, what games do you play, Erg? I know I have my loud ass, not air conditioner. My furnace is like right behind me, behind the wall, so that thing's always loud because there's a door right there and all the sound leaks right through it. But yeah, something about Rocket League just fucks up my sound card or something. Let me warm up. I haven't played in a while. Path of Exile, cool. Yeah, this is like the only game I play. Because I dig it, because it's all just like sandbox, you know? All the fun just comes from the physics engine. It's cool. And like everybody's the same player. There's no like... The only difference is skill, you know? It's not how many boost packs you... Oh my god. My fucking screen's so jittery right now. I might have to turn down the settings. I haven't streamed with it all the way up yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so, like, horribly stuttery. Probably looks like dick on my stream. Holy shit. Alright. Sorry, bros. Bailing. Oh yeah, my encoder's all overloading. Everything's going to hell. Good grief. Yeah, let's get on that fucking 720. High performance. Oh yeah. This is gonna be some potato ass Rocket League. But I can at least play now, so that's cool. Let me get my chat window up here. Oh, what's up, Summit City? Didn't even see you come in. Just playing some Rocket League, man. Me and Erg just fucking put together the jam hit of the summer. So now it's all video games and loose women from here. So I want to take this opportunity to shit on some fellow streamers of mine, and say I watched Deadmau5 play Rocket League, and he fucking sucks. I just want to throw that out there. Like, he's totally a ball hog. It's not cool. Why is my name so hard? Hikikomori. Just pretend you're like doing a bad Japanese accent and be like, oh, Hikikomori, like that, and then you'll get it. It works. But yeah, I really want to change my name. I mean, it's kind of funny to watch everybody fuck up the pronunciation and like try to figure it out, but it's also gets old. I didn't mean for that to be. Oh shit, that was a great pass by me. Oh good, he's back here. I'm not even paying attention to like Rocket League. I'm probably ball hogging like a motherfucker after calling out electronic music sensation with Deadmau5. He has a master class. What do I have? I have nothing. Oh, this is still like super low res jankness. I gotta get one of them. Oh yeah. Hikikomori-san. Oh shit, what is going on? Ah, I almost got that in. Harikari, yeah. Fooly cooly music. Ah man, I was hoping I could just fucking fake that dude out. That was not the correct answer. Oh dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Dart 318. Nice shot. Yeah, I like these kind of games like this, and then like Unreal Tournament 2004 or whatever. Or was it 14? I don't remember. It was one of the years with a 4 in it. Oh shit. I played the shit out of that. Because it's another kind of game like everybody's sort of the same balanced character, and you just... I mean, the weapons obviously provide balance, but it's pretty easy to get weapons in that game, so... Oh shit, I got boost. This guy's gonna... Ah, fuck. That was a horrible pass. It wasn't even a pass, that's how bad it was. Oh, that was a great pass. I'm just gonna not touch the ball for a second. Over here in the corner. Oh shit. Oh no, we got wrecked. Harikari is the same as seppuku? Isn't that like the suicide thing or whatever? I thought it had more P's in it. I feel like there's at least 7 to 9 P's in the word seppuku. Oh, I hit it. Nice. I was trying to do some fancy shit there. Oh, look what happens. Just wrecking it for my team. Defense is horrible. What? No! Around other... or us. Not other team. Needed the boost. Oh, I needed to be up there. Shit. Sorry, team. You got some surprises? I like surprises. What's up? Oh my god. Fucking give me the MVP. Look at this shot. Get off my lawn. Sudoku. I need to make my fucking chat window bigger. It's like 5 lines long. And Rocket League and chat is not easy at the same time. let me tell you what. Alright, there's no way we can lose this in the next 30 seconds, right? Right? As I poke fate with a stick. 19 boost, that's enough. So close to this or that. Oh shit. Oh yeah, super pinch. Oh, come on, get the pass off. Oh, you suck. You bunch of fucking failures. Anyways. Yeah, dude, I'm super hyped for this surprise now. What you got, bud? Let's do some window fixins here. You're right, that isn't how surprises work. You got me. Alright. You got raptors and shit? Jesus. You truly are the king of emotes, Erg. You do so bad right now. Fuck. All I can do is flip. Oh, gimme. Yeah. Fucking sweet pass. Dude, I haven't played on like quality this bad in a while. This fucking ball looks like a goddamn octagon or something. Oh, that was horrible. Try to do some sort of redirect, maybe not that much. There we go. Oh, you have the boost because I'm a nice guy. Oh man, it's about to snipe the shit out of that clear. Oh fuck yeah. So this is how you win Rocket League. You just stand in the back and then wait for your teammates to score goals. It's so easy. Just saying we have a very high profile. Oh really? Already? You're like one show in. That's fucking crazy. Although I mean with that gear, you're set up to do whoever comes through the door. Are you gonna be like the next Foo Fighters drop-in session? Like, we play this guy's fucking Twitch stream because we're Foo Fighters. We just do whatever. We're crazy, man. We love the fans. Sorry. Shouldn't shit on Dave Grohl. I want to be Dave Grohl. Oh no, so horrible. I wanted to like be fancy and cut that thing back to the left. Oh, you know Peeps? You got your Peeps? More Peeps than a fucking Easter basket? Oh yeah, I should be hoping. Oh no! I thought that dude was gonna get the block and everybody's gonna be golden. Oh, he's got it, boys. Oh, great time for my fucking computer to just freeze. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah. You want to get your multicast dialed in, some graphic. Oh yeah, dude. if you get some animated, you know, just animated anything on Twitch, like all of a sudden everybody goes crazy. It's awesome. Like if you really just spend some time in a Premiere. Look at that back pass. That's totally intentional. I wasn't gonna have the angle. Tried to cut it as hard as I could. What was I blabbing about? Premiere? Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah, animated graphics on Twitch streams. The kids dig it. Because I mean, your HD feed is pristine. So you have no worries there. Yeah, I know, like, there's a huge audience to be had on YouTube, so that makes sense. Oh shit, I jumped way too early. God damn, I fucking suck. Get in. Hell yeah. Just let your teammates do the work. It's easy. Plan was never to be exclusively Twitch. I stream Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. That's one thing I would try, like, to try one day is like Facebook streaming, but I don't know. It seems like Facebook, you don't have a lot of people who stream for more than like a couple minutes at a time. And if I got on there and like, I don't know, took up that live spot, I don't know if like people would dig it. Maybe it's just something I gotta get used to. But I don't know, I just like Twitch for the community. I'm not really, I don't have any delusions of grandeur with this stream. I'm like honestly amazed I made affiliate, and that's pretty much my goal. So I got 3 people to watch me for a month. I'm pretty happy. And I'm just gonna keep doing it because it's fun. And it keeps me making music too, which is the best part, because it's so easy for me to like just, I like quit making music for like 3 years after I quit my, or well, I moved and like quit the band basically, so I kind of wanted to just, oh, your cameras look like shit? Dude, you had like one of the best looking streams I've ever seen, holy fuck. But yeah, I like quit playing music. I didn't touch any of my guitars or anything for like 3 years, I think. And now getting on here is just like, I've wrote a fucking EP. I was never gonna like actually get that done, and I actually did get it done finally. And then like coming on here and finding out like how many people do electronic music, and like how many, you know, good people on here do electronic music. Like, people on Twitch are no fucking joke, the producers here. Right now I live in Maryland. I'm a little bit outside DC. But I used to live in Champaign, Illinois, and that's why I know all those bands that are near you. Actually, I talked to a few people, asked them if they were heading out towards Fort Wayne, but I don't think anybody's bit yet. But I sent everybody that flyer that you wrote up. Maybe somebody will try to get a hold of you. I told them you like cursive, so you couldn't be too bad of a person. Give me that ball. Fucking my ball now. Oh, Oh my god, what's that shot tonight? That's another one. I fucked it up. Thinking about my highlight reel. Oh shit. Oh. I thought the third dude was gonna come out and get that, but oh, nice shot. A little turned around backwards on that one. Yeah, dude, I would love to, really. Like, most of my friends are still in Champaign. I kind of live vicariously through Facebook these days. Because we moved from Champaign to Indianapolis and then went to Boston for a while. Now I'm living in Maryland. So you can tell I'm sort of a basement dwelling hikikomori. Which, that's what that word means. It means you're shut in. Oh shit, I totally just hit a goal. On my own goal. Great fucking pass. Oh, nice. You got hip hop coming in there? Shit. That's awesome. That's one thing. There's not a lot of... There's like 2 genres on Twitch, and it's like electronic and not. And there's... Well, I mean, other than the... With the original music, I mean. There's tons of, you know, guitar playing. Request streamers and all that. Well, there's tons of guitar playing original streamers too. I shouldn't say there's none. But yeah, I don't see like a ton of hip hop. There's, you know, John Makes Beats, which that fucking stream is awesome. I think he's actually on tonight. I should be watching that. I don't even know I'm playing Rocket League. That's when them VODs are for. But hell yeah, dude. You have everything. There's one band I'd love to send out your way called Vaudevillains that, like, they're a pretty big Chicago act. Well, I don't know, pretty big, but I mean, they play most of the big rooms there. Not the arena, but like they play the Metro and stuff, if you've heard of that. But they would do a great job on your stream. And they have tons of tunes too. So, because that was one thing I was going to actually ask you is, are you going to keep it with a single band every time? Or are you going to like get a couple bands on one show? Because I have to imagine not every band has that many songs, especially if they're new. And if you want to do like a 2 or 3. Am I saving this? Yeah, don't say anything you don't want. I don't want to be responsible for anything. You can tell me on Discord later. But yeah, like Vaudevillains would be fucking killer. And then like, yeah, that the South Bend band. What the hell is their name? Oh, it's gonna kill me. I know the name of their album. I always like Google the name of the album. And then I find out what their name is. But I can't do that right now. Oh no, the Rutabaga, that's what I'm thinking of. The Rutabaga. They're from South Bend. They're a really good band. And they're like super supportive of the scene. Like, they're just amazing people. Every time we toured and went out there, like, they just treated us... Oh, fuck. a single band. So then you're just gonna, well, I guess you can lean more on like interviews and stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do on my stream eventually. Whenever I have this kind of old TV that we're gonna replace sometime, but I think we're gonna buy a house first. So we're kind of just like saving up a lot of money, and we're gonna buy. I'm not gonna buy a TV right now, but when I do, that's the next thing that's gonna go on my little live performance area. I think is a TV. So I think that'd be cooler. Like, I want to get away from, well, I don't want to share my secrets either, because I got some ideas that I don't know if everybody else has. As far as like lighting and stuff. Online virtual venue showcasing single act. Yeah, you got your business plan laid out, bud. Got all the buzzwords. There's enough conversation that needs time. Yeah, that's true. So you got big STA. RMTP multicast. Consolidate chat on our end so they can talk to YouTube. Oh, so you're gonna like delay everything out? That's cool. Yeah, that was one thing I was thinking about doing. Because I want to do one thing I want to do on here eventually is get some of my friends involved and do like sort of a talk show style thing. Where we focus on songwriting, almost like a how-to songwriting show. Maybe like, sort of like what electronic people do with the tune shares, but more focused towards like guitar rock sort of thing. Although I don't know if it's gonna have an audience on here because most people are doing electronic stuff. But I mean, Scene of Action does all right, so I know but I don't know if there's a lot of songwriters on here. But anyways, I want to do like a talk show, and I was looking up how to do that, and it seems like getting the RMTP boxes. Oh, you got, yeah, I actually bought a Chevet light. It's pretty nice. I think the one I want is discontinued though, because I have the Pix, like the Pix M bar. Yeah, if you don't see anything pop up, we should be good. I have it on my other window that's not broadcasted. Are you gonna watch like me at my face drop? I'm gonna close my eyes. I don't want to see your crazy secrets. No, I won't tell anybody. I'm good. I've been in the business long enough to, dude. I've fucking heard somebody like artists that were coming to town before they were coming. Anybody else knew. It was pretty fun. And yeah, it's not showing on the stream chat either. Did somebody unfollow me? That's hilarious. Another unsatisfied customer. Probably swore too much. Or made fun of Dave Grohl. One of the two. Oh, big whiffs, bud. Oh shit, I'm with him too. Again, all night with the left corner. Holy shit, you got Barbara Streisand? That's who's gonna play? She's alive, right? I don't even know. You're gonna start making up bands. Ooh. What else save? Look for this one. Oh shit. Got knocked out. Read that fucking horribly. Jesus. Oh shit, the Plinko action. Oh, let's try to fly it in here. Nope. Get fucked. Go to bed. Have we left our side of this pitch the whole time? Obviously, somebody needs to do some dribbling. There we go, finally. Wanted that boost. Needed that boost. Aw, man. Would have been a good pop-up. You know, boost, motherfucker. Did that whole time. Oh, the team plays are ridiculous. Oh, it's a bear. Oh, shit. Getting knocked around. Dude, this like 30 frame, not even, more like 3 frame rate. This is so hard to play like this. It's probably hard to watch. I should get like a real computer. Oh, you're what you're saying. Yeah. Limp Biscuit? Holy fuck, no. That'd be funny if it actually was. Oh, that's fucking dope. Oh yeah. I've done sound for that band. Well, no, I haven't done. I did. I teched the system when they came to town. So we did like racks and stacks. Although actually it wasn't racks and stacks, it was flown. That was a big gig. Yeah, I'll get you a legitimate list. I didn't know you're fucking going so big so quick. Alright, I think I'm done playing Rocket League for tonight. But yeah, I saw you start with like the super local band. I'm like, oh, okay. Gonna get some nice local variety. Not blockbuster acts. Shit. Yeah. So let's see who's streaming, I guess. Make somebody's day with a little bit of a host. I'm just gonna close out of your whisper. But yeah, I'm super hyped about the track I did with Erg. I don't know if you're still around, Erg, but fucking, that was fun as hell. I'll export that audio and send it back your way. Maybe you can mix down if you feel like it. Probably make it sound a lot better than mine. Let's see. What he's on. Oh yeah, John Makes Beats is still on. You should go watch that. I don't need a host for him. He's got plenty of people. Oh, John the Artist is on. Let's fucking go see John. John's the shit. Let's see. Grab the old. Oh, no. I don't know how to copy and paste. Hold on. This may take a second. All I know is big. That's what she said. Fuck. Alright. You know John the Artist. Streamer extraordinaire. Let's pop over and say hi. Again, it's been fun streaming, and thanks everybody for hanging out. And we'll see you maybe Sunday. I'll post if I am going to play Sunday, if I get everything worked out. But if not, it'll be next Tuesday. And we'll probably do some more production. So, till then, later.
All right, I think I have